King Thieves is looking for an heir to his throne. He has to choose between one of his 3 children. Dear children, whoever can buy one thing that can fill this room will be destined to inherit my kingdom. He gives each of his children some coins to spend at the market. Just because they're thieves doesn't mean they're, thieves. A few hours later, his oldest son comes back with a large carpet. My son, this carpet is magnificent, but it only covers the floor. You have failed me. His middle son comes back with hay, but it only partially filled the room. Plus, the camel had already eaten half of it. His youngest daughter returns and inherits the kingdom. What did she buy? If my daughter had a pet tiger, I'd give her whatever she wanted, no questions asked. Then again, I'd also keep the tiger for myself. I mean, come on, how cool would that be? The wise daughter bought a box of matches, filling the entire room with lights, thus claiming the throne. The new queen goes to the market. A merchant immediately catches her eye. New pet for a new queen? Try this exotic parrot from the Far East. He repeats everything he hears. A perfect spy for my lady. The queen buys the parrot and speaks to it for 2 weeks straight. However, the parrot never repeats a word. He's either broken or really good at keeping secrets. Furious, she calls on the merchant. I swear to you, my queen, I have not lied about the parrot's abilities. How can this be? Mall vendors, am I right? Always selling you things you don't need. I've got a blender, but I don't cook. Curlers, but I don't have hair. A silk pillowcase, which actually is quite nice. The parrot does repeat everything he hears. Unfortunately for the queen, the parrot was deaf. The merchant escapes and continues on her route. Led by a map, she searches for a hidden cave filled with treasure. Along the way, the merchant meets a traveler with the same map. Suddenly, a genie appears. It's 2019, people. Nobody rubs lamps anymore. Ah, weary treasure hunters. I will grant you each one wish. But you can't wish harm on the other. I want her wish. Yeah, I want her wish, but twice as much. The merchant whispers her wish. After the genie grants both their wishes, the traveler dies. What did the merchant wish for? Really? A genie pops up out of nowhere and you trust a stranger with your wish? You gotta at least try for infinite wishes or lives or burritos. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a good burrito? Is it lunch yet? In order to keep the treasure for herself, the merchant had to kill the traveler without wishing him harm. Since he asked for twice her wish, the merchant wished to be beaten half to death. Fool! All the treasure will be mine, and no one will ever find me. You have been killed. Sorry. You didn't see who it was, but can you figure it out? 4 suspects were immediately questioned. Your 4 neighbors. But who could have done such a thing? Ian, the night guard. I was taking a nap at home. I was sleeping until the police knocked at my door. I didn't hear a thing because I wear earplugs to help me sleep. Peter, the butler. We were supposed to have a pool party half an hour ago with the neighbors, but because of the sudden storm, Jody and I decided to cancel. Jody, the doctor. I was really looking forward to the pool party. Usually, they're to die for. No pun intended. I was on the phone with Peter, but with the storm, I thought it was safer to hang up the phone. Sophia, the maid. I came home from work an hour ago. I'd been driving all day, so I just wanted to crash on my couch and watch my favorite show. Do you know Riddle Me This? So, who killed you? If you've been paying attention to past episodes, you know who it is. But how? And most importantly, why? Let's end the suspense right here. It was Sophia. Sophia's car is the only one that had a wet driveway underneath. If she had parked an hour ago, it should be dry like the others. The police were about to arrest her when she decided to make a run for it. She needs to find a hiding place, and fast. She's meeting with a secret contact to help her get to safety. But when she arrives to the meeting place, there are not 1, but 2 secret agents guarding 2 doors, and only one of them leads to the safe house. She was warned that this could happen, but she knows that her contact will always tell her the truth, while the other agent is most likely an enemy agent and will always lie, and probably kill her for good measure. To top it all off, she doesn't know which is which. She can only ask one question to find the right door before the police find her. What should she ask? Now, this one's not a mind blower, it's a mind twister. But if you've watched Labyrinth, you should know what to do. Sophia should ask, if I asked which is the safest hiding place, which door would the other spy point to? If she's talking to the truth teller, they will point to the wrong door. If she's talking to the liar, they will also point to the wrong door. Sophia just has to choose the door they didn't point to. After a week, she's memorized Sophia's schedule. She knows exactly when she's in and out of the safe house. She also notices that Sophia hides the key in a flower bowl after locking the door. Sylvia's plan is simple. Lock herself in the safe house and surprise the murderous maid inside. She waits for her to leave and goes directly to search for the key in the flower bowl. To her surprise, there are not 1, but hundreds of keys in the bowl. She panics and doesn't even take the time to try one. And yet, when Sophia comes back, it takes her less than 30 seconds to pick the right key and disappear into the house. Sylvia is puzzled. How did Sophia find the right key so quickly? Sylvia was the first to solve our expert solver riddle in Season 2. How did Sophia get the best of her? Have you guessed it? All keys open the door. They're just there to confuse intruders. Riddle